Hi folks, we're out again for a wild camp with Robert from Mochi Mountains, and we are heading today to Loch Dochard, which lays here by the bridge of Orkey. We are following now here, always along a really scenic path to the far end, and Loch Dochard is roughly down here behind the tree. And for example, this one we have been on top of as well. This is benzoate. The whole trip is rather short. One way is like 6.5 kilometers. Yeah, but as it is so often, we just fancy to go outside, and yeah, you can see the clouds are hanging fairly low, and we have a forecast for quite strong rain from 2 p.m. So we will continue here now, have a look how the water crossings are later on, yeah, and get to the campsite. And this building is an old schoolhouse from here, and it belongs now to the Glasgow University Mountaineering Club. So you can stay in there, you can rent it basically, or you're a member of the club. And we are now heading just always here along the path. I mean, it's really bad weather. You can also use this bridge to Loch Dochard, because here in the rear there's a stilt where you can go over into the forest, and you come out like here where we had the first river crossing. So you can avoid basically yeah, any river crossing here when you want to go to Loch Dochard. It's so wobbly. Yeah, but absolutely nice. Beautiful area. It feels somehow a little bit more remote than it is. I mean, we are right now only, I think, 5 kilometers or so from the car, always in this direction, but it's absolutely outstanding. And we are now here at Loch Dochard, and as you might remember, we are heading as well today here to this wee, I call it like island by the stones, this where we wild camp. And first we will head now here roughly to the little shed, and then we will just go here over. Yeah, cracking little spot, and I'm not actually really sure if we would get a problem with a lot of rain, that it would rise this much. But I think I will have a look if I can put the tent here in between the rock where I put the trekking poles. If it fits in here, it should be fine, but I'm slightly concerned with all the gravel here underneath, that I get the pegs steep enough in. And the duo mid, yeah, the trekking pole tent, it lifts off the tension which I can generate with the pegs. So let us have a look. So and I will now get my tent out and have a look if it even would fit from the size. I'm not sure if it's too tall. It is like 2.5 meter long or so here. Yeah, I will pack it out and have a short look. Naja, hopefully this holds. So. Not too shabby. I'm now finished setting up the tent. Was actually easier than I thought it would be. I'm pretty pleased with the pitch. I already get some water filtered, 1.5 liter and 2 liter I have just in the tent. Because when the forecast is right, we should get rain roughly in an hour, 1.5 hours. And until then I will just enjoy here this amazing views, absolutely outstanding. The rain definitely came earlier than the forecast was, but I don't mind it. I can leave the front bit open, and it's also nice. Yeah. Perfect time for drinking another coffee and just hanging now here around a little bit and enjoying it. It's just really nice to be outside. It's a good time. And for dinner today we're having pasta bolognese as well as some bread. and the dough I prepared already at home. So, and in 10 to 15 minutes this one is ready, the pasta bolognese. And until the pasta bolognese is ready, I will use just the frying pan here and make some fresh bread. Bon appétit! Absolutely fantastic. I mean, I love pasta bolognese, and currently, not sure if you've seen it, but on my last trip I started again with making some bread, and it's just so nice bread with the pasta, absolutely amazing. I will eat now and then I switch you later back on, probably when we go to bed, because right now it's just really more or less strongish raining, and yeah, sehen wie weil. Yeah, I had to close the door now, unfortunately, because the wind comes now from direction roughly west. This is the direction where it is. And even during dinner, you can see my waterproofs are pretty wet now. I hope later on the rain, at least to the forecast, is like at 7 or 8, it should stop. So I hope we can have a wander outside around before we go to bed. Yeah, and so long I will just sit in the tent, follow my thoughts, and see you in a while. So a little visitor in the tent. Yeah. Then it finally stopped raining, and it's absolutely obvious that this happens 5 minutes after I get bed ready and completely changed into dry stuff. At the moment we have like 10 degrees in the tent, and I will read now a little bit in the Kindle app, and then I will go to bed and see you tomorrow morning. Good night. Good morning, folks. Yeah, it was a really good night. It was pretty windy, which is absolutely perfect actually, because we have here in the tent more or less like no condensation, and this even when we were camping next to a loch and with all the rain, so I thought it would be like El Grotto when we wake up in the morning that is completely wet, but surprisingly not. And for breakfast today we are having an Empire biscuit, yeah, living like a king. So I will have no breakfast, and then I get slowly organized, because Robert and me, we said we would meet again at 8 o'clock outside to leave camp. He needs to be fairly early at home, which is fine with me, as I'm anyway an early bird, and yeah. Let us have breakfast, and then we have a look that we get organized, and then how it looks like outside. Not too bad. A little bit sweet for the morning for my taste, but usually I bring like the school snacks yeah, out for camping in the morning, that I have one or two of them, but we haven't had any at home. It was kind of a mad week, so I found them. For my personal taste, a little bit too sweet. Absolute beautiful morning, but I will take now the tent down and then we will head probably the same way back as we came. We might go over the bridge if the water levels would be too high, but I don't think so. And I hope you enjoyed our wee wild camp here at Loch Dochard, and see you next time. Bye!